Pro-Am tickets are $25, and event organizers. Now peep this. Business is booming when Caitlin is involved. Pro-Am tickets are $25, and event organizers saw demand increase 1,200%.
They told her no. They said, "We don't allow this." But Caitlin Clark refused to back down. Not this time. After everything she's faced, the hits, the hate, the silence, the WNBA Commissioner has finally crossed the line. And now the truth is out. This isn't just about basketball anymore. It's about power, control, and a league terrified of one woman's influence. So before we dive in, let me know in the comments. Should Caitlin Clark have the freedom to play golf and grow her brand, or is the WNBA holding her back?
She played the front nine with the world #1 Nelly Korda and back nine with golf icon Annika Sorenstam, the event's host. It was an honor to play the Pro-Am with Caitlin last year. The crowds were amazing, and we are excited for her to return to the Annika in November.
Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and let's expose what's really going on. Reports say the WNBA Commissioner personally warned Caitlin Clark, "We don't allow this." Why? Because Caitlin agreed to join the Annika Pro-Am golf event, an LPGA showcase where ticket demand exploded by over 200% just because of her name. Golf embraced her instantly. The LPGA saw what the WNBA still refuses to see. Caitlin isn't just a player, she's the moment, but the Commissioner saw it differently. As a threat. A player stepping outside the WNBA spotlight, owning her brand, connecting directly with fans. That's power the league can't control. Behind closed doors, tensions grew. Caitlin's team pushed back. It's a charity event, global exposure, and great for women's sports. But insiders say the Commissioner stood firm. She represents the WNBA, not golf.
Not gonna have another event and invite Caitlin to it. They're gonna invite Caitlin to as many events as they possibly can because they saw what it just did for the sport of golf. And I just don't understand why the WNBA, I mean, I will never understand. I feel like they fumbled so many things this season. They weren't ready for the moment. And this just proves that you can be ready for the moment.
That's when Stephanie White, Caitlin's coach, stepped in. "She's going," Stephanie said. "You can't stop her." That one line changed everything. A head coach standing up to the league's highest authority. That's almost unheard of in professional sports. Reports say the Commissioner fired back, threatening fines, claiming Caitlin had violated promotional rules. Think about that. Fined for playing golf. The same athlete who single-handedly boosted attendance, viewership, and merchandise sales for the entire league. Now being punished for bringing attention to another sport, fans lost it. Social media exploded. Why would the WNBA stop her from growing the game? Why punish the very player who built your momentum? Even WNBA owners behind the scenes were questioning the Commissioner's decisions. Caitlin, though, stayed calm. When reporters pressed her, she just smiled and said, "No one can stop me from competing. I love this game. All of them." That one sentence, "No one can stop me," hit harder than any dunk. Coach White stood by her, publicly saying Caitlin had earned every right to represent herself and the sport she loves. Meanwhile, the Commissioner stayed silent. No statements, no interviews, nothing. Then came the wave. Fans, LPGA players, even NBA legends, all calling out the hypocrisy.
Immediate hesitancy about giving Caitlin Clark too much praise. They didn't want to give her too much praise. They didn't want to prop her up too much and forget about everyone else who came before her. Didn't want to put her on MVP ladders, didn't want to put her as Rookie of the Year until it was so evident that they had to. There was just so many things that it felt like it was always just a little bit of a push, like make sure you don't do too much. We don't want to give her too much praise. We don't want to tweet about her too much. We don't want to post about her too much. We don't want to give her too much media coverage. Let's just make sure that everyone else is also happy. Like that seemed to be the consensus for the entire WNBA.
You let players get fouled without protection, but you stop them from growing their brand? The WNBA started trending, but not for the right reasons. Headlines lit up everywhere. Clark warned, WNBA control problem. Fans demand change. The league wanted control. Instead, they sparked a movement.
Honestly, just got so triggered by Caitlin Clark's golf debut, and it is no fault of hers that I got upset. It is the fault of the WNBA because the LPGA just did everything that the WNBA should have been doing this season. They did it all correct in literally one day. So I talked about it in a previous video how this Pro-Am event originally wasn't even going to be televised, but there were so many fans who were emailing the organization saying, how can we watch Caitlin? Can we come to the event? Can you live stream it? All of these things. And it ended up being put on television. And that was great. Fans were really excited about that. There was so much buzz online. She was trending on Twitter, all of the things. And the LPGA was promoting the crap out of this event. And they also did something really smart by pairing her up with their currently #1 golfer in the world. And her name is Nelly Korda. So there are photos of Caitlin and Nelly literally everywhere. And the LPGA was so smart in doing this because they knew that there would be so many eyeballs on Caitlin. So if they put their #1...
Learned anything from her? Golf's hard to replicate that fast. But no, she's been incredible and she's really cool too. And somebody I've been watching and following for a while now. So it's fun to be out here and get to see an up close look at how she does things. Just so smooth and really good at what she does.
I don't know. I mean, I would just remind myself, like, I don't really care what happens. It doesn't really matter. I don't play golf for a living, and just have fun with it. Like, this isn't, super serious. Enjoy the experience, because there were so many people that would, kill.
The league's PR nightmare had officially begun. In her latest appearance, Caitlin didn't hold back. I'm going to keep playing where I can inspire. You can't stop me, that was it. The line that echoed across every corner of sports. A young woman standing tall, telling an entire league, you can't silence me. And the LPGA, they cheered her, loudly.
And whatever it is, but you could just feel the energy and excitement in the room, and I thought that was what's so cool about it.
Annika, same question.
Yeah, same answer. It was well done. No, I agree. It was, it's always fun when people from different demographics and, different industries get together and just share ideas and, just listening. And I mean, in the end of the day, there's a lot of...
You excited, honestly. I'm not a professional golfer by any means, so I think just having...
Sponsors rallied behind her. And now the WNBA faces a question bigger than any game. Is it time for a new commissioner who actually supports women winning? What do you think? Should Caitlin Clark be fined for playing golf? Or should the commissioner face consequences for holding her back? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Stand with Caitlin Clark, hit that like button, subscribe for more truth-telling stories, and share this video so everyone sees what's really happening behind the scenes.